Good morning, everybody. It's Friday the 16th of February. Half the month gone already, nearly. Where does time go? This is just a little bit of show and tell. And it won't be actually put into YouTube until this item that I've done arrives at its destination. My step-granddaughter, Becky, who lives in Christchurch, gave birth to her first baby girl, last Friday. She's 6 pounds 7 ounces and she's beautiful. No name as yet, so I'm sorry I can't say her name. But I had started this album to do for her, well, photograph album to do for her, and I didn't know the sex, so primarily the album is teal and green, different colours, and I was able to then put some girly things in it once I knew the baby was born. So I'll post the link below. I think I did it before, of the album, because I showed you part of it last time, I think. But this is the completed album. Now there is my step-great granddaughter, my first great-grandchild. Isn't she beautiful? And this is the front of the album. This is the spine, and this is the back. And the label says, handmade with love by great Nana Di. Kiss, hug, kiss, hug, kiss, hug. So that's the cover. This is the tie that I've already got untied. As you can see, I put a bit of lace just there. I did that inside and out because I forgot to put the ribbon on, so it was a matter of getting it in and wanted to hide all the of putting it in there, so that was there. But yes, so anyway, open it up. Here's the front cover, back cover, inside cover. Get it right, Diane, get it right. And I've just decorated that up a bit, and that lifts up the pocket there with a little saying in there, nice sparkle you've got there. That's just sitting in there. Then you have 2 pockets for cards, one pocket here. And these cards are for putting more pictures in, and I did happen to have that picture too of the baby, so I thought I would put that one in there, and that slips down in there. So next page is this one, and I'll put a little envelope on here, which Elizabeth Brewer did a tutorial on how to make these. So easy and cute. So in here, I've put some labels on some of the pages, and I've just put a few inside the envelope. There's some others down in there too, so that if you wanted to add any more anywhere, you can. And then you open this up here. You have that page there. Then you have these 2 that pop down like that. This one goes up, and that has a magnet closure, as does this one here. This is a magnet closure too. Now I've been showing this to people and then last night I suddenly realised that there was another card in here for putting pictures in, which I hadn't put the backing on, so I've just finished that. I forgot that card fitted in there. That's another, and these cards open up, so you know you can get 3 or 4 more on there if you like, or you can make a card to send to someone and put a picture of the baby on it. So that's that one, and that closes. Then we have this one. This has room for 2 more cards, and yes, I had another one of the baby that I could put in there. Again, you can open these up and send them as cards if you want to. This is a little journaling card. On it, it says our baby angel, and that just comes up like that, and you can pop it down like that to write in it. And in there I've put, with brave wings she flies. I thought that was quite nice. And a little butterfly I stuck on there, and a bit of bling there. I've just sat and blinged it up a little bit because I didn't put too much on. Nothing much on those, but 4 more pages, and I've just put a bit of bling on each little label, and that closes like that. Then over we go. Now this one is like a little book to put things on. I'll put it in the middle down where they can see, like so. And then there's that with a, this one says ride a unicorn, swim with the mermaids, chase the rainbow. Well, that's quite nice for a little girl. And that goes there. Then there's this one, and this one says dream big on here, Little Mermaid, and that opens. And then there's a pocket in here with a card in it. But I also, while I was out the other day, bought a little pair of socks. And I thought, oh, they'll fit in there like that. Just a little gift. Now this one then lifts up, and that one goes down. Bring it back a bit so you can see that it's got plenty of room for pictures. Put that down, and then that goes over there like that. And then there's this one, and cards again that can be used. This little girl here, die cut, I bought, and I was having a play with her, and then I thought, oh, she'll fit there. A little bit of bling. I put an extra bow on there, and I put my beautiful party angel party child on there, and that opens up again to 4 more slots for pictures. And then it opens here for the last page. Bit of lace there, and just put that little tag there. Open it up. That actually had 3 hearts punched in it from another project, and I thought, well, they'll look all right on there, and I'll just put some bling in there. That's better, isn't it? And then that's a tag. It's got a little mirror on that pig. It's quite cute. And then that opens there, and in here, this band is not working too good. I like the saying on this one. I'm going to have to alter that. Let's just stop being adults and be mermaids instead, which I think is good. And that one is Find Your Own Rainbow. So, yeah. Actually, what I might do is, I've got some, I made some paper clips. I'll have to get them to hold them in there. And then there's this page. And this has got, this is a bit smaller card because it's a bit smaller further down. And then another card at the back. It's a lace there and a nice pretty flower with pearls and pink diamantes around it. Lace down there. And then it closes and there we are. Oh, hold on, I've got to put that back. That goes back there and there we go. And that is it. I must say I'm rather pleased with it. It's the first of anything like this I've done. And done with love. I'm really pleased and I want to do more. I do. I want to do more. What I really would love is Genevieve, Gen of Eve, does beautiful journals and I would love to do one of hers. That might be my next project, but I've got to be able to afford it. There we go. Cards. More lace. I haven't overdone the bling, I don't think. So that's my very first photo album, which, as I say, even though I say it myself, I am quite happy with it. Probably should have put a wider ribbon on it, but never mind, this is on here now. So that's it for my first great grandchild, step great grandchild this is. So yeah, I'm happy with that and I hope you all like it. So that's my one thing. The other thing I got this week, excuse me a moment. When I go to Paper Toll, the two ladies there, Betty and Vilma, and they actually belong to one of the churches in Invercargill. It's where we dance actually. We dance in the church hall for line dancing. The church in the next week, unfortunately, is going to be knocked down. When Christchurch had that earthquake 7 years ago, all buildings in New Zealand were tested to be if they were earthquake proof, and for some reason they said this church is not safe. Why they didn't do collections and do it up, I don't know. I don't like seeing old buildings go, but this one's going. But in the hall as well, there's this stage where they store stuff, and I happened to be talking about old sheet music and that. And Betty said to me, "Oh, I know where there's some, down in the bells of the church hall, been there for years." She says, "It's stuff that we're going to be throwing out." I said, "Stop right there. Please stop right there." Oops, I've got to, what's it on my finger, look, doesn't that look pretty? So, anyway, I got to Paper Toll this week. And here it is what was waiting for me. And half of these I'm not going to have to colour or anything. These are old, look at those. That's a photocopy of old music, as is that, but it's still quite weathered. And there's an old cover. It was printed in Australia, but it's got all prices of little keyboard attacks, British folk songs and dances, sheet music, little four dances. That's got all little adverts on there. Could cut those up and make tags. This has the Communion of Saints on it. It must be a hymn, because this is nearly all hymns, but that's pretty weathered. Even the sellotape, as you can see, is weathered. Consecration and Discipline on that side of that one. Christian Life on that, but it's the sheet music. But you know, you don't mind using these where they're all tatty anyway. Christian Life. Holy Trinity. Got all the words to the hymns. Then here is this one was made in England. York series, and it's Christmas carols. This one is all old Christmas carols. Words and music. Still in rather nice condition, this one. So you really don't want to do anything with that. Now, look at these, all old, really old. What do I do with them? Get the iron out and iron them flat, or what? What do I do? It's all been stuck together with sellotape. Half of these hymns I don't know. Really old ones. But you know, that tatty. This one is an Australian New Zealand one. It was 2 and 6. Ashley's 20th Century first album for American organ and harmonium. All right, they must have had a new organ and harmonium come. Again, hold it that way. Good condition, excellent condition. And then there was this one, stuck together with sellotape, all peeling off. A 14-piece for an American organ and harmonium. 2 and 6. It was 2 shillings, but they put it up to 2 and 6. And there used to be a shop in Gore called Raymond Lusk and Company of Gore, which is a town just out of Invercargill here. But look, see, fall into bits. What's got me is I've got so much sheet music now that I'd probably really like to share, but I live in New Zealand. If there's anybody in New Zealand wants some, I can share some. Look at this one, all tatty and old. But you know, to send overseas and to America, it's postage. I can't afford the postage to send any as Happy Mail. Oh, it's even got that musty smell. And then there's this folder. That one's stuck on there. Edelweiss. all nicely coloured around the edges. See, I'd like to share some of this with it, but I really can't afford to send overseas. And then there was this look, Alexander's hymns, number 3. But look at the colour of them. They don't need colouring. Look, they've already coloured brown. They don't need any tea or coffee or anything. It's stapled together in the middle. And they've all gone rusty, look. Really rusty. That's from England. Alexander's Male Choir. 2 shillings. And all these are hymns. And then to top it off was this old book. It's coming apart there. That's coming off. Not quite off yet, but coming off. And it is called The Church Hymnary, a revised edition. And there's 1,000 pages in here. This is a bit creased at the beginning. The Church Hymn Revised Edition, authorised for use in public worship. The Church of Scotland, the United Church of Scotland, Ireland, England, all of them. Oxford University Press, so it's a university book, I don't know. Printed in Great Britain. Price 9 shillings and 6pence. Edited by, just got a date there. And then there's a preface in it. And at the bottom of the preface is April 1927. I can be 2000. 1927. And talking about the music. All the acknowledgements, lots of those, and contents, and then all the hymns and words start, and it just goes on and on and on, and it finishes on page 978. That's the index finishes there. General index. Index of translators and sources. It's index of arrangers. Just got everything in the back. Where do the hymns for the young? Benediction. Amens. So the actual hymns finish on page 911. There's a page been torn out here. There's a page missing out the benediction. It goes from 9:8 to 9:11. Page been ripped out. But that's all music, sheet music and hymns. You know, the rest of it's in good condition. It's just that little bit at the front that's, and the cover. So, there's lots of music sheets there. Lots of journal sheets there, isn't there? So yes, so that was what I got from the old church. I don't know. Do you rip a book up like this or don't you? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Well, as I say, I've got that much sheet music now because I've got that other lot that I got, that I sent for. And now I have this. I certainly don't need any more, but I don't know what to do with it all. As I say, I can't afford to send us Happy Mail. I don't have an Etsy shop or anything like that. I don't know if anybody wants to buy any of it and pay for the postage, but what's that going to cost, you know? I'd have to go and get an envelope, get the right size envelope, see and price it to see making some up for anybody who wants any with postage. I don't know. Let me know what you think. So that's all I've done this week. I have started another diamond dot which arrived, but I'm making a decision on that, on whether to cut down the size. I'm glad I've ordered the big one because I wanted the definition in the main part of the subject. But I'm thinking of cutting the actual size of the canvas down. I've got plenty of frames. I don't need those, so that's something I'm going to be doing this afternoon. Actually had 2 diamond dots arrive. The other one I'll leave big because it's one I want left big for me. So that's all that's happened this week. I've been busy all week because a dear friend of mine had heart surgery, and for the first few days she couldn't be left alone. So I did during the day while her family and that were at work. I went round and sat with her. She's doing really, really well. I'm thrilled to bits. And it's getting to the stage now that she can be left. And her daughter's been staying the nights. But I think after this weekend she'll be going home at nights. But I can't believe how well she's done. She's really doing well. I'm so thrilled. So that's what I've been doing most of the week, which held me up for what I want to do here, but that's okay. I did what I had to and wanted to do. So I think that's all for this week. As I say, this video's not going up until, I'll probably be posting the parcel up to Becky on Tuesday. So here she is, there's the sweet baby. So after Tuesday, when this is gone, I'll post it up for her, and then she can actually watch the video onto how the pages open and close, because she might get lost. So anyway, thank you all for watching. If you like it, please give me a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell next to it, and then you'll get notified of any other videos that I put out, which I hope to do. I'm also thinking of making a notebook journal with a laminated cover, and I quite like that paper. This is a handmade paper, and when that looks laminated it could look lovely. So I'm thinking of using that. I'll see. I've got that out to have a look at anyway. So for now, I will say bye to you all. Hope you all have a good day, evening, whatever. I hope everybody recovers from their illnesses quickly. Hope you'll be soon back to normal, Karen. You have gone through a lot in the last couple of weeks. I do hope you can make a full recovery. And that's about it. So for now, I'll say bye to you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.